todos, aquí de Eruen, estamos en Noire. Y bueno, estábamos que habíamos venido a la consulta del médico y el señor tuvo la genial idea de coger y tirarse por ahí por la ventana. No lo vamos a ver, ¿verdad? Bueno, sí, por ahí está hecho un mazacote. Es que, bueno, vas a hablar por teléfono. Es lo normal que hace uno. Venga, a ver qué nos dan. Sí, bueno, esto lo hicimos en el episodio anterior, pero vamos a hacerlo otra vez. Porque el autosave del juego es una mierda. Tienes que repetir las cosas. Estupendo. Bueno, señora, ahí se queda.
Let's try and wrap this up then. That old boy really fell for that broad. She was incredibly beautiful. Would you throw it all away for a woman? Life has a way of making you pay for your pride. You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps. You're talking from experience.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
I certainly am.
Ay, míralo. Se ha quedado planchaico.
As long as they're in this place doing what they're told. Thank God I didn't park there.
You got some money saved up.
Oh, me ha embestido el señor, Coño, si iba aquí al lado el tío.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
Vale.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well.
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. Don't let him both us.
No, pues mira, está aquí.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Ah, coño. Acércate más. Y le dice lo de que está detenido, no desde la otra punta. Hostia, que hay que subir por aquí. Menos mal que siempre hay una tubería dorada, Me estoy dando con los pies en la cara del otro tío. Bueno, ya subo yo. Aquí ya dice el otro que no hace nada.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
There he is. What's the son of a bitch?
Quiero cargar las letras.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Well, you had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Qué agradable sujeto. Joder, 2 estrellas solamente, coño. Qué poco. Flashback.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cal still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
Y voló. Y me hizo volar.
It's over, Cole.
Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
No ha quedado mucho.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelsey.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star, and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Vale. Pues eso. ¿Qué cojones acaba de pasar?
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club.
Eso ha sido un glitchazo.
6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide thief.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Beautiful day. Hope we have no trouble.
Mouthpiece force stripped off me at the grand jury. Case thrown out.
To put this morphine to sleep. A dead judge. It's not good. Everyone has their vices.
Hola. Me meto en la otra habitación,
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Venga, vámonos. Ya, tío, te pesa el culo. Vámonos.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Any central unit, suspect to be taken.
¿Dónde está el sospechoso? Bueno, no está muy lejos.
In the custody of Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identify code 2. Any central unit, suspect to be taken into custody of Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identify code 2.
11K responding. Go ahead with the further.
11K.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. What's going on here?
This joker was trying to tail one of our patrons.
I'm a reporter, you idiot. I'm doing a feature for the Examiner, and that patron I was following is a red under investigation by the feds. Where is he now? Parking lot. His is the blue Talbot. Hey, how about an exclusive when you bring him back? Shove off. You won't be filing your story today. I'll check this out.
A red, huh? Sneaky bastard. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Vamos por atrás.
LAPD, sir. Can I have a word?
No, está muy vivo
Well,
ahí.
that's an admission of guilt if I ever saw one. He's not getting away that easily.
Cambia de cocharro.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Pues por la presa verja debería haberse roto. Estúpidas vallas. Por si acaso.
Give it up, LAPD.
This is harassment. Understand? My politics are nobody's goddamn business but my own.
Y ya está. Mira, lo bueno es que nos ha dejado justo al lado del sitio.
already inside. Bukowski. Phelps. Back again. We're here about the morphine. Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick. 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Fiddleston and Bo. Get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want to word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Madre mía, lo han coseado a tiro.
Pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Find anything interesting?
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
¿Dónde están los otros? No tiene nada por aquí. Anda.
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation? Never the same, huh? Well-maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument. What's that click?
Anda.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician angle. Kept his stash close at hand.
Vaya cagao, salió aquí.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Coño, rifle.
These look brand new. Never fired. Haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
This guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Find anything interesting?
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you?
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think you got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Sí, que las botellas tienen la misma etiqueta por delante que por detrás. En plan, no tiene etiqueta de elaboración ni nada de eso.
Captain wants this one cleared up quick. Let me know how it goes with the dope.
Vale, este no vamos a ver nada nuevo. Anda, ¿y este?
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
No hay signos de lucha. Aquí tampoco. Nada. ¿Y aquí? Nada tampoco. No, en la caja.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
No, pues nada, no hay nada más.
I'm going to memorize your name.
So what's going on over there?
Vamos al otro club.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life.
Dios, estaba al lado.
I check coats. That's all I get paid to do.
Vale.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lichtman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Bundesdurchführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see this?
Es idiota el tío.
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, Herr Officer. We have work to do.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to be talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. Very important. But words are just words.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Owen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day, you'll find him holding court at the Machambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Vale. Joder, Fel, que no se te ve, hijo mío. Porque en todas las misiones hay que seguir a alguien. Me tenía que haber visto por cojones, porque vamos.
Move in. I risk losing the trail.
Ahí te ha tenido que haber fel por cojones. Vale. Ahí hay rollito.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
He just refuses to accompany me to church.
That's one heck of a Sunday.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
LAPD. We have some questions.
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps. Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that?
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit. I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Claro.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it.
There's
no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type of fright that easy.
We'll see.
What's going on?
That fucking King Rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
Everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
¿Pero qué tiene que haber esto ahora con el caso? No lo entiendo. ¿Qué coño viene lo de las prostitutas?
Aren't you supposed to be working,
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working with the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Hey, girl.
Harry.
Cigarette.
You got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs.
Coño, digo, me suena la voz. Tiene la voz de Garrus.
Homicide just
Joder.
3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes and a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Digo, me suena muchísimo. Es el actor que le pone voz, joder. Me he quedado todo pillado.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
McColdridge.
I got the jitters again. Parker or Green? I don't know who people are.
Mira, los cigarrillos.
This is the crate we recovered.
Guy gave his wife a cat. I said all's fair. I say we bust in there and
Here's our
find
backroom
goddamn
arsenal
evidence.
from the 111 Club. Enough to arm 3 companies.
I want to make promises. You know you make.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. Some of these guys are from my old unit. The rest are finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. But Goldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
Goldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
The thing was, he was a real nice guy. I felt lousy collaring him.
Grown men playing at being weird.
Ya veo la urgencia que hay, porque vamos, soy el único que va a los coches. Venga, que te pesa el culo.
All units, help 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3. All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units approach with caution. Units 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 1370 Gordon Street. Establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units to respond. Code 3, identify. Unit 19 Adam, meet the officer at 5
Genial. Vale. Me mato. Joder, le he pegado 2 tiros. ¿Tú qué más quieres? Se va a cagar este. Ya está. Así de fancy. Así de fancy. Tanto rollo para nada. Joder, la que han liado. Es uno de los que estaban en el club.
It's one of the BARs.
Mesa 3.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Mickey Coin.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
Name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
It's my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Cool Ridge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. Cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111 pub this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It's a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Felix, idiots. We didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Vamos a coger el teléfono, a ver.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am.
Vale, pues vamos a la casa de Kelso.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
Está cerquita, mira.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you could come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of VARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 VAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
What do you
ver.
know about the Army surplus robbery from the Marines, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Sí sabe algo.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump. This $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it, keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset
Otro
Boulevard.
tiroteo.
Victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
Bueno, sí. Vale, vamos a acudir al tiroteo, pero lo vamos a dejar en el siguiente episodio, porque si no, esto se va a alargar mucho. Así que nada, like, compartid el vídeo si os ha gustado y suscribíos si no lo habéis hecho ya. Hasta el siguiente vídeo. Adiós.